Hi, boys and girls. Miss Benito here. I miss y'all terribly. I wish I could see your beautiful faces, and I miss your hugs every day. I hope you're doing well, and don't laugh because I'm on the verge of cracking myself up. But we're going to do a little mini lesson today for reading, okay? Now, before we left, we were learning about different types of fiction. Okay, so let's look over here. Boop. Okay. When we left, we were talking about different types of fictions are mystery, fables, folk tales, realistic fiction. All I want you to focus on right now is number 2, fables. A fable is a collection of short, imaginary stories, and it always teaches a lesson or a moral or a message. Those 3 words are synonyms. They mean the same thing. Lesson, moral, or a message. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to read you a fable, and then I want you to turn and talk with someone that's with you, and you're going to talk about the lesson that you learned from the fable. It's called The Lion and the Mouse, one of my favorites from when I was a kid. And you're going to write in your composition journal the message that you learned, and you're also going to write about a time when you were helpful to somebody, okay? So let's get to that story right now. Okay. So this is the collection of fables, and I got it at the Book Nook at TCS. You can go to the library and get a book of fables. You can Google children's fables and pick one, because I'd like you to read one short fable each day. All right, but I'll put that on the Google Classroom on your to-do list. Okay. This is called The Lion and the Mouse. One day, while a mouse was creeping through the tall grass, she happened upon a great lion asleep in the sun. I might see for quite a long distance from the top of that beast's back, she thought. Boldly, the mouse crept up the lion's flank and scampered along its spine. The tickling of the mouse The tickling of the mouse's tiny feet woke the lion. With one swipe, he snatched her in his claws and dangled her by her tail in the front of his nose. For daring to interrupt my nap, the lion growled. You'll be my next meal. Oh, please, the terrified mouse gasped. Let me go, and I promise one day I'll help you in return. The lion shook with laughter. Ha! Impossible, he roared. But the proud animal was so amused by the idea that he allowed the mouse to go. Not long after, the lion was caught in a trap set by some clever hunters. No matter how the powerful beast thrashed and fought, he could not free himself from the strong net that raised him from the ground. But when the brave little mouse heard his cries, she remembered her promise and hurried to his side. Quickly, she gnawed through the sturdy ropes with her sharp teeth until the lion could escape to freedom. You see, she said, there are times when even a tiny mouse can help a lion. Okay, so turn and talk and write down the message that you learned from The Lion and the Mouse. And then I want you to take about, 20 to 30 minutes and write a short narrative. And you know that a narrative is a story about your life. Write a short narrative about a time when you were helpful to someone. Remember to use your who, where are you, what happened, who, what, where, when. You could always start out one day. And the why. Okay, so why we usually tell about from the story, but you can tell why you were helping that person. Okay, so don't forget your 5 fingers for writing. All right, I love you. I hope y'all aren't cracking up too hard. And we're going to talk later. Okay, bye.
See, you can do it.
Is it stopping?